Is there any other series like this one in your work that has so consumed you?
Well, I doubt it. I was very impressed by the violence in my country, the problem we have with drugs, etc. And I did a series of paintings and drawings that are now in the National Museum in Bogota. The subject of Abu Ghraib, it was something that came to me because I was full of rage by the hypocrisy of the Bush government that was torturing the Iraqis in the same prison that Saddam Hussein used to torture. You see, it was something that shocked the whole world. And I was reading and reading about this thing, and finally one day I started to visualize what was happening there, doing small sketches. Then I did drawings and paintings, and for 14 months I did this all the time, and it became like an obsession. And it was at the same time, it was like a therapy, because the more I painted and the more I was calm. At the end of the series, I was kind of calm with myself and with everything. But it was like a therapy because I was full of poison and rage. Well, that happened.
Second question. This is an easy one. How many works are in the Abu Ghraib series? Is 89 the last one?
Well, yes. Well, you know, the whole series is over 80. There are 56 years,
Yeah.
and I donated 14 to the American University in Washington, D.C. That also was very kind to invite me to do the exhibition, what I appreciated very much because, as I said before, it was refused for institution in America. And then I gave this, and the others I let it stay because, you know, when you do a series like this, there are things that are less good. You know, have to have kind of a selection. They are in some places in my studio, but they are not. I don't have intention to show them because I selected these things first for the Berkeley University, and then the rest I selected the other selection, and the rest is stayed by studio.
And you're just going to keep.
But they will be destroyed one day. Yeah.
Okay. Now that you've had a chance to walk through the show and see the paintings and drawings again together 5 years after you started the series, what kind of reaction do you have from seeing the work together now?
Well, you know, it was, well, first of all, I must say that the building was very impressive, very powerful, very dramatic. It was like had been done to this kind of exhibition that is dramatic. You know, when I came in, I had the idea that was walking in one of these etchings of Piranesi, the famous artist in 18th century Italy that did the prisons. You know, it was all these volumes going in and out and the spaces. Well, you know, and then when I hold the paintings, they blend so well with the color of the walls and the color of the cement of everything, the floors. They're really in the right atmosphere.
Our final question. We noticed that the last three paintings are a little different than the others. The palette is lighter.
Excuse me. Say it again.
The colors of the last three paintings are a little different. The palette's a little lighter. And so
Yeah.
we're just wondering if that was a conscious decision or if you're aware of that and maybe why.
Well, no, I was aware. You know, the thing is that I look at all these paintings. I said, perhaps I am taking these dark colors in order to create drama. How about if I do paintings that have the same drama full of light? And it was like a challenge to do the same drama with light colors. And that's why I did these 3 or 4 paintings, the last ones, with the palette that will be more appropriate to more, let's say, pleasant subjects. But I must say that the painting came as dramatic as the others.
Oh, that's really interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.